Today's message is life happens for you. Life doesn't happen to you. My name is Jessica Madden. On my YouTube channel, I talk about empowering ideas. After being successful in many areas of my life, I've learned fortitude, courage, resilience, and most of all, strength. Lots of people go through life thinking that life happens to them. They are the reaction to somebody else's impulses. They are the reaction to somebody else's mood. They are the reaction to somebody else's bad mood or bad day. When in reality, it doesn't have to be so. Have you ever recalled an incident in your life which two people who were at the same exact incident and they remembered it entirely different? I recall such an incident. Lots of us can recall such a situation, such a reality. What does that mean? And why am I implying this today? Why am I bringing this up today? My point is that life happens for you, not to you. And if it happens for you, sometimes you won't hear somebody else's bad mood, somebody else's situation, somebody else's predicament. You won't hear it because you're not supposed to hear it, because you've put yourself in a higher frequency and a higher means of vibration. Keeping up your own vibes is a task, no question about it, and it's not easy. You could be affected by others, we are affected by others, but if we turn it into a different scenario, if we change our picture, we can hence become not affected by others. We can hence become affected only by that which we choose to be affected by. You know, it's quite ironic. When you let go of your ego, it's unbelievable how successful you can become. You let go of your ego. You let go of your gaiva. In Yiddish, it's called, in the Yiddish language, it's called gaiva. Or rather, stolzkeit. When you let go of your stolzkeit on your very high pedestal, you could achieve and you could attain success. And you could take yourself out of your comfort zone. How many of us won't let go of our gaiva? That's why we're stuck on our pedestal all alone. Stuck in our stolzkeit, fighting for our ego. And we're stuck all alone as a result. How many people go through life, and I've been there myself, thinking that I will fight this, I will get there, I will fight this, and I will win. If I haven't won today, I'll win tomorrow or next year. No need for that. It's about coming off that pedestal. It's about coming off that high expectation which was unrealistic, which you've built for yourself. That's part of the message, and that's part of what I'm trying to convey today. Look around me. Nature making every kind of sound imaginable. I got the water to my right, got birds to my left, got a little bird chirping next to me over here. Does this little bird think about somebody else's moods? Not necessarily. Bird's got plenty of its own duties to do. Doesn't worry about other people's moods. Listen to that. You hear that chirping in the background? My point is that life happens for you, not to you. And when you believe that life happens for you, you start seeing success. When you let go of the ego, you see it go. Ego. Isn't that funny? Ego. The word ego has in it the word go, because when you let go of your ego, it goes. It goes easily. And everything starts coming into your life. You start seeing success. Things start flourishing. Now, we're human beings. We're used to using our ego. We were born believing in our ego. So it won't necessarily happen right away. And the first success won't necessarily attract the next success and the next success. And that's the idea. If you remember what the word ego actually stands for, you'll realize that it's ego. When you let go of your ego, it goes. Ego, it goes. It doesn't matter. It doesn't bother you anymore. You're out of your comfort zone. It doesn't bother you anymore. Somebody criticizes you, you let it go. It goes. It's ego. ego goes, it goes. That's my message today. Sitting around nature, whenever I'm circulated with nature, whenever I'm surrounded by nature, I feel like I'm able to come out of my shell, out of my comfort zone. I'm able to dissolve a lot of those ideas, that means of programming I've achieved over 40 years of my life. And that's the beauty of it. Sitting around nature, surrounded by nature, I decide when I want to come out to the park because I have that ability. My life has got a lot of flexibility, so I can decide when I want to go out to the park, when I don't. And look what I can see all around me. I have the water flowing in the background. I want to give you a little bit of a sight of the water. I want to show you the water not far from me, just to illustrate my point here. I'm just being mindful of the chair. Have a look. I was here a couple of days ago, but now you can actually see the water. I'll let you have a view of the water. I'm not sure if you're getting a full view. Yeah, there's a full view of the water. Enjoying nature all around me, letting go. Water goes. The flow of water is about going. It goes, it flows. It's not afraid to go. It's not stopped. And even if you try and stop it, it doesn't just stop. If you put like a stone in front of the water, it'll still go around the sides. That's my message today. Message about ego. Ego, letting go of the ego. And the irony that happens when you let go of the ego. The irony, it's ironic. Because we think that we need to stick to our ego in order to be successful. I'll be successful. I'll aim to get that amazing deal, that $450,000 deal, for instance. And we stick to it, and then last minute the other guy pulls out, and we're like, okay, I'm strong, I have an ego, I'll do it next time, I'll be successful next time. But maybe if you would have settled for $430,000, maybe that would have gotten you. You let go of your ego, you allow your ego to move a little bit. You know, I've known some people in my life who were afraid to speak in public. They wouldn't speak in public at any event. Nothing. They were wealthy people, but they were afraid to speak in public. Their means of attaining success, when I actually look in depth, when I look deep into it, I realize they're not very wealthy people actually. They just borrowed from A, from B, from C, from D. And I mention this not as a means of like reproof or anything, just considering the fact that these people are egoistic. They're afraid. They don't want to stand up in public. They might be criticized by somebody. So they prefer not to stand up in public. And I've always found these exact same people couldn't stand any speakers. They always felt that any speakers who spoke at any function were always off the mark, always didn't talk to the point. They weren't on target with the message. And what's my point with this? My point is that you gotta let go. You gotta come out of your comfort zone and let go. And yes, do get out in public, do engage in public speaking, get out of your comfort zone, engage in public speaking, do what I did on Sunday, go to the train station and ask random strangers about if they've ever heard of Nikola Tesla. I kind of went off the point there because I was like almost thinking I had to make conversation, because that's what happens when you let go of your comfort zone for the first time. It's not going to be perfect. Perfection is not going to come right away. We're human beings, we're not going to attain perfection. And I'm really grateful to the commenters who actually, a few commenters contacted me on Facebook. They said, Jessica, you did a great act going out there in front of the train station on Sunday, but it wasn't perfect. It was this wrong and that wrong. One person said the problem was that I mentioned Nikola Tesla, and Nikola Tesla was not an amazing scientist. I said, thank you for your feedback. It's really important to me, and you know, it's important. Everyone should have their input. And that's what I am all about in this channel. It's about success, letting go of my own ego, and being successful in the process. I spoke to somebody else, and he said you had a problem with the mic because it wasn't perfect sound system. I now have a better mic now, so that's pretty cool. So we've improved that. One other person mentioned the fact that one other person just said it was also amazing. She's always wanted to see what it's like when somebody comes out of the comfort zone and has the guts to go to a train station and ask passerbys what they think. I got awesome feedback for that video. It was on Sunday. Tomorrow's video you don't want to miss tomorrow's video, because tomorrow I'm going to be putting out a video all about the topic of my transition. And it's not just my transition, it's my transition. And I literally mean my transition. Nobody is responsible for my journey. I've taken full control of my life. I've let go of my ego. Nobody is responsible. Only Jessica Madden is responsible for Jessica Madden. And that's what I'm going to be discussing tomorrow morning. It being Friday morning, 4th episode. You can check out my first 3 episodes, which I already put out on YouTube. Tomorrow's number 4, 4th episode. And that is about my transition around about age 20, 21. Like I said, it's about my journey, my change, and my responsibility I've taken for that change. It's very, very empowering. And I got a lot of messages from people that said, wow, Jessica, that was a very empowering message. You simply not allowed anybody around you to be responsible for what happened to you. And as a result, you're in full control. You're mature, and your goals are achievable for the future. I said, thank you. That's exactly what I'm aiming for. Thanks, guys, for your feedback. I look forward to getting more feedback from you guys. Please put in the comments down below, or on email. It's jessica17741@gmail.com. On Instagram, it's just MADN. On YouTube, it's Jessica Madden. On LinkedIn, it's Jessica Madden. And on Facebook, it's just MADEN. That's my message today. One of fortitude, courage, and how it feels when you let go, and the irony of letting go of ego, letting go of your ego, and how everything starts going when you let go of your ego. That doesn't mean it's going to be successful. Like I've said, letting go of your ego is a process, but I've seen amazing success in the process, one story after another. Yesterday's story was interesting because I kind of got stuck in my ego yesterday, and I had a business meeting yesterday, and I kind of got stuck in my ego. And when I let go, I saw how like the radiance of love just came down from heaven type of thing. It was just, everyone was in a much better mood, and everyone felt amazing and inspired by the message. And the atmosphere was amazing. It was like an energy which flowed all around, circulated all around us. That's my message today. I wanted to say that I haven't put down in the comment section down below any links of those speakers I mentioned yesterday. I will put down links in the future, but for now, I want to leave out some of the speakers because it's not important. Because some people might get a little confused by their point, by their style. So I'd rather leave it out. But what I take from the speakers is not everything. I don't believe in taking everything from everybody and always believing everything everybody says is perfect. That's why I'm not putting those amazing teachers down below. But messages like believing in yourself and validating yourself and not relying on the validation of others, that's what all those 10 speakers also have in common, which is awesome. That's the message I'm trying to convey here. Oh, gorgeous. That was a gorgeous little bird that took a flight above my head. Awesome vibes, awesome stuff. Remember, if you subscribe and you're the 100th YouTube subscriber, you'll receive that free gift to be shipped around the world for free. I'm out here biking. Here's my bike. Out here biking. It's amazing. Yeah, I was thinking today when I was biking, I always try to learn lessons, whatever I do in my life. I was thinking, I love biking on the way to the park, but when I get out of the park, it's uphill, and sometimes I can't do it. And the point is that when you bike, you can really feel the ups and downs much better than you can feel when you're walking, which is why it's really good to do biking and to go biking. And when it flows really smoothly, and it's beautiful. When I go downhill somewhere, especially in a day like today, it's so beautiful, it feels like I'm literally flowing, and it flows, and it kind of connects and relates to my message of vibrance, of letting go of your ego and attaining success in the process. My bike is not perfect. It's an old bike, and it doesn't always work perfectly, but it serves me well. And when it takes me downhill, and when it's smooth, and it takes me around bends, and I'm having real fun, I feel amazing. I feel accomplished. And that's why I tell people, if you could, get out there on your bike, do some biking, enjoy nature, and get some exercise. It's really good to get exercise, especially in a day like today. It's important to get exercise. Cute little puppy there. Actually, it's not a puppy. Yeah, that's my message today. I look forward to seeing you in my video tomorrow. You don't want to miss it. It's episode 4. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe if you've not subscribed yet. And the like button. By the way, when you subscribe now on YouTube, they've got a new thing now. YouTube. They have a new thing. When you subscribe, you have to press the bell. Otherwise, just subscribing alone doesn't mean you're a subscriber, and you won't get the messages necessarily. You have to press the bell on the side. It's a new thing on YouTube. I guess they want to see how many people like you. But they don't consider you a subscriber until you press the bell. And only when you press that bell, the subscribe button and the bell, only then do you get to see videos right away when they come out. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow in my next video.